Simplify a halves plus b halves plus a thirds plus b fourths. I'm going to rewrite this. This is one with fractions, so it's definitely going to be more complicated. It's going to be easier if instead of a we write 1a and instead of b we write 1b. Putting these ones up here doesn't change the value, and then it allows us to rewrite things as 1/2 a plus 1/2 b plus 1/3 a plus 1/4 b. And this makes it a little bit easier because the coefficients are now in front of the variables, so it's a little bit easier to see what they are. Let's focus on the a's. We have 1/2 a plus 1/3 a. These are like terms. To combine them, we need to combine the coefficients. I'm going to do that off to the side. To add 1/2 and 1/3, we need a common denominator. That common denominator will be 6. And then we have to figure out the equivalent numerators. 1/2 is equal to 3/6 because 2 times 3 gives us 6, so we also multiply the top by 3. 1 times 3 is 3. Similarly with the other fraction, 1/3 is equivalent to 2/6 because we multiply the top and bottom by 2. And then 3/6 plus 2/6 is 5/6. So 1/2 a plus 1/3 a is equal to 5/6 a. So those are the a's. Now we can focus on the b's. For the b's, we have 1/2 b plus 1/4 b. So to find the coefficient when we combine them, we need to take 1/2 plus 1/4. The common denominator is going to be 4. Now 1/2 is the same as 2/4. We multiply the top and bottom by 2. And then 1/4 is just 1/4. And 2/4 plus 1/4 is 3/4. So the second term, when we combine these, will be 3/4 b. And this is our simplified version. There is another way to write this. We saw before that it doesn't matter if the variable goes in the top or out front, so we could take these variables and put them in the numerators. This is equivalent to 5a over 6 plus 3b over 4. Either one of these answers would be perfectly fine as they're equivalent to each other. And I want to spend some time in the beginning of the algebra classes I teach looking at different ways to write the same thing so that we can see what's equivalent and what's not equivalent. So in this case, either of those answers is good, and that's our final answer.